Now let's get more reaction to that news of Morgan Tsvangirai's arrest in Harare and indeed the week-long protests by the opposition MDC group. Joining us now is a refugee from Zimbabwe, Khumbula Dube, who was forced to flee after he was identified as an MDC supporter. Thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you.
Your reaction to Morgan Tsvangirai's arrest? I mean, he's been arrested several times, but quite clearly the government is trying to clamp down on these protests today.
Yes. Actually, what's happening in Zimbabwe there, I cannot tell. I don't know how to explain it. I think every day you see what's happening there.
Has it surprised you, though, that people have taken to the streets, that they have closed shops and schools, that they've decided to take this action, knowing the risks of what might be done to them?
I think they had no choice. Even myself, since from Monday, we were protesting at the Zimbabwe embassy at central London. I was there, except today I didn't go there because one of our chairmen told me that I must wait for this to come here.
You've still got family, including your son, in Zimbabwe. What are you learning from them? How are they coping with the situation at the moment? Because we're told there are food shortages, fuel shortages, and daily life is very difficult now.
Things are very bad in Zimbabwe. I phoned them this morning asking how they do there. They said it's very bad. It's very bad. Sometimes they take like 3 days without eating, no food, nothing. They can't even. There's no bread even in shops. Even if you got money, you can't find bread to buy. It's very, very bad.
And it must be very difficult for you seeing the shops full of food here in London, knowing that your son has nothing back in Zimbabwe.
Yes. I remember 3 days back, we went for lunch because they give us lunch and everything in our hotel there. Before I started to eat, I thought about my son. I said, I'm going to eat now, but I don't know about what's happening with my son there. I think I don't know whether.
But given the economic circumstances, do you think that a change at the top, if the MDC is capable of organising itself, that the economy can provide for people that quickly?
Of course, yes, I think so. I think the MDC is the only part which can change everything in Zimbabwe.
But that won't happen overnight, will it?
Yeah, I think that one is, yes, it's not going to take a few time. It's going to take a long time, but I think the change will be there.
What's your assessment of what's happened this week? Because clearly there is growing pressure, but will it take some outrage before perhaps the international community starts to put additional pressure on President Mugabe?
I think, in my point of view, in my opinion, I think it's too late even now. I think they should have done that a long time back. Because what's happening, the people are dying, there are people who are raped, they're tortured and stuff like that. So this thing is happening every day there. So
that is the problem, though, isn't it? That in terms of any mass opposition or protest on the streets, it seems that the authorities are very efficient in actually putting that down.
Yes, I think so.
So what do you believe will actually change things now? What will really make Mugabe think again?
I think to carry on with the protest is going to make him feel the pressure, feel the heat.
So what's happened this week you think will continue?
Yes, I think it can carry over like that until it does something.
Well, Khumbula Dube, thank you for joining us here in London, and hopefully you'll be reunited with your son, who's, 7 years old?
Yes.
But you still managed to stay in touch with him?
Yes.
Okay, well, hopefully you'll be reunited with him fairly soon. Thank you very much indeed for joining us here.
Thank you very much. Thank you.